If you want to say yes or no to me, go behind her.
All right.
Okay. Some of them. My experience at the Sault was lovely. I was, of course, very homesick when I first went there. So I cried when I first went there. And the next time I cried was at graduation, because I thought, I'm not going to see my friends anymore, you know, because they came from everywhere. At Sacred Heart, we were all boarders, and what I liked about it was the mix of French and English and young and old, because when we were in the cafeteria, we all had a table that we sat at, and every so often we would change. And so we were maybe, say, 6 at a table or 8 at the table. And what I liked at the Sault were the congés that we had. You would have a movie on that day, and you didn't have classes, and we would have picnic outside by the river. We have a pavilion there near the river. And I just like the camaraderie with the girls, and I have to say, I like the fact that the Sacred Heart School is still girls only. I like that because I guess I'm old-fashioned that way, but I think it's nice for, you know, bonding in high school, and so I'm really happy that it's girls only. I was the head girl in my last year, and this was in 1958-59. I graduated in the spring of 59. Actually, my sister was the last one to graduate with the English side. She graduated in the spring of 62, and in the fall of 62, the Sault became only French, and the City House only English. I played sports. We played basketball and softball, I guess baseball. We played at the Sault, and sometimes we would have competitions against the City House.
Oh.
We would come here and play against them, and they would come and play against us, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not a big reader, but I do like reading and play bridge. Played quite a bit of bridge online during COVID. And that's fun to pass the time. I like to play golf. I wish I could play more. I'm going to try to start playing more. I did my college in Montreal, and then I got married right after college, and we went to Toronto for 12 years, and I was having children. And then we came back to Montreal. I became involved on the board of the alumni, and then eventually I became president of the board of the alumni, and I met alumni that I did not know, you know, younger ones and older ones, and French and English. And I was president of the alumni here when we had, I think it was the centennial, and we had a big event at the Chateau Champlain. I don't know who was, one of the nuns or somebody was speaking a little bit longer than it was expected. In the meantime, the waiters were waiting to come in the room with the, you know, the ice cream melting and the candles burning down. The nun kept on talking. We were French and English, and there was a lot of Spanish girls, you know, from South America. And that's where my love of the Spanish language began. It was very like romantic for me, you know. I'm very good friends with a few of them after all these years. I've done an exchange with one of them. She sent me one of her children one summer, and I sent her one of ours, and things like that. Yes, you know, we go to the wedding of their children and things like that. Mother Power, Margot Power, she was a force. She was amazing. She was the Mistress General. I stayed in touch with her When the nuns became decloistered and they went and lived in little communities, Margot Power went to live in Little Burgundy with Marie-Claire, and I would go and visit them with one of my aunts. And I also have a friend from the Dominican Republic who loved Mother Power. And when she came to the Sault, she was maybe 12 and not knowing any English or French. A lot of guts and courage and away from home. And later on in life, you know, my friend would come and stay with us in Montreal, and we would go and see Mother Power. And I have a funny story to tell you. She and I were invited to Concordia when Mother Power got an honorary degree. We were invited with her family. So Margot Power had two sisters that were Sacred Heart nuns, Mother Mary Power and Mother Elizabeth Power. So there were three sisters that were nuns, and they had a brother, Bishop Power. I invited the Power family to my house, and I called ahead. I asked my kids to, you know, I said, I'm coming over with 3 nuns and the bishop, and always do the best that you can. Stop and smell the roses. And don't take yourself too seriously. Thank God for your blessings. Because if you are a student at the Sacred Heart, you know, you are privileged. And be grateful. And be kind. And have fun. Oh.